Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac AFTERBIRTH Plus. What the fuck? Okay. You know what? That's the keeper. I was confused. It's just because it's April Fool's Day today when I'm recording this. You know, you're gonna say, do a run with this guy. Oh, I already did several runs with this guy. His name's the keeper. That's right. I don't even know. What? Hello? Isaac? Look, I'm not that attached to the streak right now. We gotta try to play as invisible character here, just see what the heck's going on. I'm just restarting the game to see if that's gonna change it, but... Nope, alright. It's Invisible Man. Let's do it. You might only get one shot. Do not... It's just a Polyon that was invisible. Alright, I mean, we're gonna play as a Polyon. X0MHCN7Q. Bummer, dude. You might say, why didn't you play as Bearded Man? You get a choice on a daily. Or not on a daily, sorry. You get one choice. You're gonna play as Invisible Person, or are you gonna play as Man with Beard you already played as on the April 1st, 2017 daily? You're gonna play as Invisible Person. At least I'm gonna play as Invisible Person. On the list of having superpowers, you know, which superpower is better? Beard or invisibility? Nobody ever says, for my superpower, I wish I had a fucking beard. Alright, great run, great run. Yeah, that was... April Fools! Okay, here we go. It's Eden again. I was hitting them. I had like a 90% accuracy there. Alright, we're Eden. We look horrifying. This is beautiful. 9GFS MX76. Well, easy come, easy go, right? Where do they come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Anyway. I gotta be wary about my public image. Sometimes I start with a little bit of zaniness. People go, NL, you sound salty today. Are you alright? I am, like, positively unsalted. It's the opposite way I like to buy my butter. And I know you're thinking, why would you ever buy salted butter? It takes control out of your hands. Why don't you just buy unsalted butter and salt it yourself? You know why? Because I have to keep up the appearance of caring about my health. I can't put butter on my toast and then pull out the salt shaker and shake some salt on it. My family will not allow me to let this happen. It seems very deleterious to your health. And you know, you're saying, you know, you're an adult, why don't you do whatever you want? Because it's not what it's about, man. It's about, you know, when I'm 65 years old and I'm getting chest pains, I don't want to be like, you know, it was all, dying was worth it for the slightly more delicious toast, right? Thanks for nothing, arteries. You know, they're actually right in this situation. But I still buy the salted butter anyway. Because it's a loophole. Your arteries, you know, your arteries can't get mad at you. Well, you gotta have butter on your toast. And the only thing in the fridge is salted butter, so sure. You gotta go with the salted butter, you know? It's a little loophole. Little artery loophole most people don't know about. It's the same thing as, like, you know, eating bacon for breakfast might be, like, not the best thing for you. But bacon on a burger, you're already eating the burger. Your body just ignores the bad parts of the bacon because you're already eating, you know, 2 enriched flour buns, a slice of processed American cheese, and a couple of all-beef patties in there. It's just science. Don't shoot the messenger. Anyway, I mean, I believe the streak ended. I'm not, oh, because we picked a Polyon, the streak's not actually, oh, no. It was a streak of 4. We died in a way that, honestly, I find a little bit bullshit, but that's life, and that's Isaac, dude. That's Isaac. What are we doing on this run? We're just trying to have a good time here. Golden poop is helping a lot. Really. Here we go, it's a golden poop, and it broke, thank God. I just used the straw for effectively no reason, but no big deal. Hushy. Counterfeit penny worked out great there, but Hushy I still think is one of those items that I don't fully understand the value of, except if you're always shooting, and I guess you can kind of pivot around it. I've been trying to use it offensively, because that's, I guess, where my natural sort of tendencies and inclinations are when it comes to items. However, we could try to use it defensively as like a little bit of a barricade that we can use to block bullets. Are you telling me Morpheus that I'm going to be able to block bullets? No, Neo. I'm telling you that when you're ready, you're not going to need to. But maybe, you know, offensively it's got a little punch as well. Wasn't doing bad stuff for us right there. See, I don't think he's inching any closer to us, dude. That's the good stuff right there. Cube of meat. I like it. The straw, by the way, a wonderful item. I didn't even really look at our stats because I was so mind-flooded from the start of this run. What are our stats like? Good rate of fire, decent speed, slightly suboptimal damage, and we feel the effects of that slightly worse because of the possible interactions with the straw if our damage becomes a lot better, but, you know, certainly it's far from a bad situation right now. This is like exactly the problem we had with our last run, that Apollyon run, but we're making it work regardless. There we go. You mean that Apollyon run that lasted 45 seconds? Yeah, I mean the Apollyon run that lasted 45 seconds, okay? I'm not sure what we could have done in that situation, to be honest with you. We just got rushed down. We didn't even want to be on that room. Not that I knew it was bad, but, you know, Curse of the Lost put us on that room in the first place. Keep a meat used delicately. Can solve a lot of problems. You know, a poor craftsman blames his tools, I suppose. So, I guess I'm a poor craftsman. I resolved to get better, but I guess I'm a poor craftsman. Okay, what do you think? I think we do open this. And I like it. Sack of Sacks. I still don't know how it relates, or how it compares necessarily to Sackboy. But I think it's potentially one of the best shop items in the game. I will take Curse of the Tower. And it's not because I think it's good. I mean, it's obviously bad most of the time. However, sometimes there is... First off, it gives us a great look to us right now. Secondly, it's like we're in Inglourious Bastards. Secondly, it's a cool possible synergy. It's got that same sort of soy milk thing going on. Where, like, the majority of the time, and the Majora's Mask of the time, it's pretty bad. But in that, you know, that's exactly what I was going to ask for, actually. Sad Bombs. Obviously, having something like Pyromaniac would be sweet as well, but, you know, we're asking for a little much there in that situation, perhaps. But just having Sad Bombs by itself is pretty huge here, so I'm happy to see that. I am going to go to this curse room, as you might guess. And this could be a deal with the Angel Run, by the way. 2 Spirit Hearts. Excellent. I might not actually go to the... let's do it. It still saves us the backtracking. Alright, so we got Sad Bombs with Curse of the Tower. Still risky. Like, the Sad Bombs can still hit us after they spawn with Curse of the Tower, but... we're probably, pretty stoked to have that as an upgrade. And I mean, honestly, with 3.29 damage having not affected our DPS at all through the first couple of floors, I am pretty eager to use Sad Bombs in combat as well here. When I say in combat, it makes it sound like I take this game far too seriously, but... So, I mean, here's the deal. We could go shoot these guys. And we probably should at least take care of those guys and then step on a spike for absolutely no reason. But then you use the straw, you know? It's an easy kill at this point. Probably we do open this. Able is a not very good item. Extremely underwhelming. There are people who like this item for reasons that make no sense to me. Here's how you fix Able. If you want Able to be something that people are happy to get, as opposed to just like, I'm not sure it was really worth the key. Keep it... there's a couple of different ways. Give it homing tiers. That's fine. Give it homing tiers so it can actually hit enemies. Or, keep it as it is right now, but give it the same damage that, oh, what is that item? The angel baby gets. Is it Seraphim? I can't recall. You know, it is Seraphim, yeah. You know, it does like a Sacred Heart tier or something like that. Is really, like, right now, Abel is just, like... It's like a meme or something to pick it up. And the only reason it's even a meme to pick up is because there's really no other inherent value to having the item at all, so... I mean, I don't want to insult all you Abel fans out there. You know, at r/the Tower of Abel, but... This item is just in need of a slight rework, I think. Hematemesis can be fine, no doubt about it. Chariot's also really good on a situation like this where we really, honestly, just dislike the Bighorn immensely. I'm surprised we got him that quickly, though. So the luck upgrade is nice, the range upgrade is irrelevant. That's pretty much par for the course at this point, but we're in a good spot because we do have secret room potential on this floor. We do have shop potential on this floor, and Hematemesis can do a lot of good work for us on the secret room. But dude, like, a single DPS increase by this phase of the game is fairly warranted. I'm not mad, I'm just saying it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to get, like, a damage or rate of fire increase. So, Locust of Pestilence is better than Counterfeit Penny. They're both pretty good. I will take Mom's Key. It makes chests better. You might think, you know, why not blow that up and look for a greater chance of getting, I really thought that had a chance. Better chance of getting, like, a DPS-related item or something. You're not necessarily wrong. You know, it's a judgment call, basically, in the moment. So we get another Chariot card. I don't know why the Chariot cards are relentless right now, but I'm fairly for it, I suppose. I'm doing fine on HP. Although, we've lost more than I'd like to admit on this floor. We've still got this item room. I mean, weirdly enough, despite having invincibility for like half these rooms, we're probably going to end up slightly behind schedule. Simply because of the fact that we got so many fucking rooms, and we have no DPS improvements. I mean, I know I beat that DPS drum like non-stop, but at the same time, you got to improve your damage over the course of a run, or you're going to end up in this nasty situation. You're getting outcompeted by the other elements of the game. So, Mini Monstro is basically a DPS improvement. I'll accept that. I know I turned a strength card into a single bomb. Probably not considered the greatest idea. I stand by it very slightly here. I also just realized, hold the phone here. I didn't think about how much space I had left on my hard disk. I think it'll probably make it through the video. Yeah, it'll probably make it through the video. Because today's dailies, reverse spoilers, are, or today's daily, I should say, reverse spoilers, is not the longest daily of all time. Sadly. I wish it were. So it was a daily modeled after my own heart. Anyway, we've got weird sources of damage right now. Mini Monstro, I guess it's time for me to really, like, respect Mini Monstro as much as I have throughout these videos so far. Like, I really have liked Mini Monstro, but at the same time, I've never really been like, oh, Mini Monstro, that's like Little Brim levels. So I think this is our chance to really let this item pop off, I suppose. Will it? Oh, yeah, just walk on the spike for no reason. I mean, like, that's a thing that cool guys do all the time. Okay, here's our second secret room, guaranteed. Alright, Hematemesis down to the next floor then. A minute and a half behind schedule. Only using that not for boss rush necessarily, but as a little bit of an indicator of where we stand on this run. Where we stand on this run is we have an inability to kill enemies as quickly as I would like, which for the most part is going to manifest itself. Man, the invincibility is crazy here. For the most part is going to manifest itself as a sad likelihood of taking more damage than I'd like to admit. So we don't really want the Ace of Diamonds. We don't really want Hematemesis either, necessarily, but Hematemesis has greater upside for us right now, in my opinion. What do we have going for us? Well, I mean, we do have a nice latent synergy in the form of Sad Bomb's Curse of the Tower. Of course, we got to get hit to make that happen. So you know what? Dull Razor is actually... It's been the flavor of the month for me to try to get these Dull Razor runs to work. This might be a situation where that actually makes more sense. For now, I'm trying to throw in, you know, these mini Monstro shots. He's like the 8th familiar I've picked up, so he's a little bit far back in the rotation here. But when he hits, he's not doing insignificant amounts of damage. I am, though. Yeah, he can't be killed, apparently. So I'm relying, I guess, on these sacks. If they could give me, well, you know, actually, that was pretty solid. I mean, with Sad Bombs, that might be even better. But I'm relying on these sacks to maybe give me, like, a Joker card or something. Loki's Horns is, like, exactly okay. I don't think that affects Sad Bombs. Like, I don't think we get 4 times the shots or something. Go pick up Ace of Clubs. Sure, we'll turn a half heart into a bomb. It's a big floor, dude. We are not going to make boss rush, but we are slowly piecing together the tools needed to conceivably achieve a win at some point on this one. I actually am completely fine with that money. Now that I've got this Dull Razor synergy cracking in my head, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that seems like a good idea. Peep this room, and very important, I think, to use Bob's brain effectively. It instantly becomes like our best damage dealer. No, no offense meant to Mini Monstro, just doing good work as well. Dude, I don't know. The Chariot card. It's out of. Is everything dead here? That was Mini Monstro that made that sound. Okay, I got you. I got you. Can you do that sound for me one more time? You're probably dusted, right? You're not dusted? Now you're dusted. Alright, play it cool. Oh, jeez. Haven't exactly had the best track record on this run, although I do still think that this run has been very slightly unkind to us. Let me guess, a Chariot card? Oh, a World card. I can live with the World card. Would like a single Spirit Heart, if the game could find it in its heart to present that to us. And Locust of Pestilence has basically been fine, but there are better trinkets, I'm sure, you might want to take advantage of right now. Okay, so Bob's Brain, again, very far back in the, wow, that was a very lucky, like, little hush placement there. Bob's Brain, I'm just saying, is so far back in our rotation right now. It's hard to land it. Maybe that's good, though. We'll have it ready for the boss fight, possibly. When we walk into a room, that's like the ideal time to make it happen anyway. Okay, so no greed, please. No, Dull Razor! He's done it. Admittedly, this is a bit of a tight call here. We need that for now. But, good start. If we can keep ourselves safe, I kind of embrace this as the absurdity that I need right now. I don't think it's necessarily the exact right choice for every room, but I think for... Oh, it's not even charged, because I just... Right, I keep thinking that, for some reason, Dull Razor is like an item that you can use endlessly. It's an item you can use once every 2 rooms, but still, filling a room with Sad Bombs once every 2 rooms is pretty good. We gotta figure out a way to dodge it, but I believe in this synergy. And again, we've been trying to finesse this for a long time, so to actually make it happen here is very good. So we don't need our Joker card, obviously. We would love Crown of Light. That's glorious. This room is too fucking small. Or not. You're not dead, huh? We've done it. Oh, I didn't really mean to get that. Still alive, surprisingly, and go back and get this red heart. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, we still want this Joker card. We still want this Joker card. By the way, no, you don't get the Nobel Prize for being the new Nostradamus if you're like, I bet he's gonna kill himself with this item. That's probably the smart money right now, is that I'm gonna end up ending my own life as a result of this. I mean, I want to, but I don't think we can. So, Crown of Light, by the way, amazing item. The invincibility is out of control. Yeah, Power Pill is an incredible item. I think we may want to try, as much as this is going to make people facepalm, if we're... No, there's no way we're making it to boss rush. Don't lose your head 3 stacks. This is... That would be an ill-advised decision in the decision-making pipeline, I think. Yeah, just play it cool. What's the keys to the kingdom on this run? You've already got the zany run. You got Curse of the Tower, Dull Razor. You can make Curse of the Tower look better than it is. You can make Dull Razor look like an all-star item. All you need to do is stack up a little bit of HP, and we're probably looking pretty smart here. Like, I'm not going to use Dull Razor that frequently just yet. By the way, I'll be the first to tell you. We would have still been fine with the straw as well. The straw is like... I mean, with Crown of Light especially, would have been dope. I do want to use Crown of Light. We just can't do it yet. Maybe when we get a... Or not Crown of Light, sorry. Dull Razor. When we get a Spirit Heart or something, we'll start to consider, in all honesty, throwing it out there a little bit. But for now, I don't want to compromise our deal with the Devil Chance, because the Gimpy pickup, especially with almost 3 luck, I would say 3 luck, basically, is pretty huge for us, considering we might want to get hit a lot. I don't know, maybe Dull Razor activates the chance for Gimpy as well. Welcome to the show, Ruka. Hey, it's Ruka, everybody! Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You don't need anything here. You're gonna get dusted in short order. Eternal Heart. Eternal Heart, but no Spirit Hearts. 2 Emperor cards. That's pretty darn good. So we basically just have to protect this at this point. Hello, cat. Thank you for not shooting Bob's brain. Ruka, you're a good cat. If you mess this run up for me, I'm gonna be a little salty. So you just get in your box, dude. You know what the average human being would give for a life of sleeping, eating, and just like unbridled attention receiving? Not everybody, but a lot of people would be way down for that. So you should enjoy it, buddy. So we're not getting any HP here. So if we want to take Gimpy, we're gonna have to pay for it, which means we're gonna have to not walk on the hearts, which means we're gonna do it because we have this thing right here for now, and then we'll have 2 HP for the next floor. So now I'm thinking, as ridiculous as it may seem, we're not doing boss rush. That's not what I'm about to say, but we use Dull Razor whenever it's active. And what we're looking for now is the possibility that this is also going to activate Gimpy. And in doing so, we get a bunch of Spirit Hearts, and then we can actually use Dull Razor effectively to deal damage to enemies. So basically, like, our shots, our tiers are so good right now, we will 100% destroy pretty much anything that's not a boss with a single Dull Razor usage. See, I'm just waiting it out, dude. I believe that this is going to affect Gimpy. You know why? Because it affects Crown of Light. It affects everything so far, so... I'm still working on this fucking idea that Dull Razor is one of the better shop... That wasn't Gimpy, but still. That Dull Razor is one of the best shop items in the game. It just requires... not even that narrow of a subset of items or synergies, but it requires specific subsets, you know? It's not good for everything, but I think the things it's good for, it's very good for. And this is not, like, my genius coming to light, you know? Other people have wised up to this item way before I did, but... this is fine, we can stand here. I still believe. that you will be here, so give me a sign. Hit me, Gimpy, one more time. Nothing, huh? I mean, in most circumstances, we might have expected to see one by now, but how are we supposed to know, right? Obviously, we pretty much expected everything to explode on the first play here, so the fact that it made it one more play is actually pretty surprising to me. It actually lived again. Now it is positively dusted, but still. Might have been able to get a monkey's paw payout if we finessed that one a little bit, but... Oh, we don't have Crown of Light anymore. We need to heal up. It's my bad. Good. Very good, actually. Okay, check this out. Lemon Mishap is trash. Well, it's trash for us. I'm not trying to be rude, necessarily. What are we hoping for from the shop? I mean, honestly, restock and a bunch of Spirit Hearts would be a pretty good selection for us at the present moment. I know, Ruka, I know. You want attention right now. He's crazy for it. Actually, like, if we can have the shop variant that gives us, that was lucky. If we can have the shop variant that gives us, luck upgrades, like 2 luck upgrades, that might be for the best. Because we could really use, I mean, we didn't, but, we could really use, more Gimpy payouts. That's surprising. Don't know what I expected there, but sure, we'll take the Steam sale. I think we will buy Spider-Mon in that case. And then we'll donate in the hopes that it gives us a luck upgrade. Anything that gives us a better Gimpy chance is a positive in my book right now. Can't just bit me on the nose. It's very uncalled for. Well, you know what? There was a battery charge for sale in there, but I didn't really want it. Mostly I wanted our donation machine not to blow up because I just gave it a bunch of money. So I wanted to see if we can get a Gimpy payout. I am starting to lose faith in my my original plan. My plan being, of course, that, you know, we'd get Gimpy payouts with Dull Razor. That may not work. Or it may work, and we've just not gotten lucky yet. And it definitely would be getting lucky at this point, because we've, I don't know, thrown like 6 Dull Razor plays at the wall to see what sticks. We gotta check this. We gotta find a secret room if possible. I don't think that would have found it. We've got unlimited bombs. Look, self. We've already found our secret room. God damn it. Okay, just keep going here. We got a battery charge, so I'm gonna come back and use it here. Still no payouts. But you know what? We've done a very good job on this floor of, that was actually very bad, but we've done a very good job apart from that on this floor of keeping ourselves in a good spot on HP. Which is extremely important later. There's no way we're gonna play that guy to, like, fruition here. It's just not plausible. Ignore the Roomba. The Roomba's trying to get in your head. Never should have stood there, but we made it happen, thankfully. Okay, come on. Give me a Gimpy payout and survive. Give me a dime. Dare I even suggest that it's top of the line. So first, you gotta land that. Little bit of a bullshit spawn, in my opinion. All 4 sides of the boss fight spawned enemies simultaneously. Little shitty, but you know what? Life goes on. Take the Polaroid. Move onwards here. Okay, Spirit Hearts, please. Or Guppy items. Cat, you can't be there. Spirit Hearts, thank you. Alright, what's the game plan now? Honestly, I think we got to, first off, put Ruka in his little tangerine box. There you go. Yeah, see, it's a nice tangerine box. We're gonna Emperor card. And we're still sort of in, like, what I would describe as a little bit of a holding pattern here. Yeah, that's not a surprise to me. How did we not get hit there? I don't really want to skip through, like, every remaining floor. But I did want to I wanted to gain some pace. I don't want to do the hush fight. We're not strong enough, to be frank, to do the hush fight, so. Just kind of working backwards here, seeing if there's like a genuine second secret room chance. I think we're out, and I mean, honestly, it's tempting to just use the Emperor card again, but we should at least look for... Oh, we're definitely going to use the Emperor card on this floor. But we're going to use it, if possible, to teleport out of a room that we want to leave anyway. This is not Dull Razor's fault, by the way. I mean, the run is not even bad, but it's certainly not Dull Razor's fault. I don't think it's my fault either. I think it's just I'm waiting for Gimpy to hook me up, and it is not hooking me up. It is decidedly unhooked up right now. Alright, I think we actually do go use the Emperor card right now before we compromise our HP any more than we already have. This way, we have a decent chance at a deal with the devil here. We have a strength card. Might not be relevant for a deal with the devil, but could be. Could be. Dude, the shot speed is actually surprisingly bad right now. Anytime you have to mention the shot speed as a problem, it's a problem. So we're gonna get through this just fine. Ooh, okay. You can't really justify the Belial tears right now. I know, no balls, no balls. He didn't deliberately kill himself, no balls. Alright, you took Curse of the Tower. I got enough balls for days. I gotta buy a second pair of jeans just for the testicular casing. No one calls it that. Good, good, good. So now, really, it's room by room. I was also hoping we'd get 9-volt somewhere on this run and be able to use Dull Razor once per room. The other problem with Dull Razor, and it's not necessarily a problem, but it does ruin Crown of Light. In the majority of situations, you would never run into that as an issue because you wouldn't have Crown of Light. It's pretty rare as far as items go. I know. We could. We could, but it would, you know, from an optics standpoint, using 3 Emperor cards back to back to back is a pretty, Gimpy paid out, is a pretty bad idea because it's going to make people think I'm rushing, even though it's probably the most prudent option for us right now. Instead, we'll tough it out and we'll hope that we actually get some Gimpy payouts. I mean, we did get one already. You know what? We've already lost Crown of Light. Might as well throw in a Sad Bomb's chance there. Maybe that's the way we play with Dull Razor right now. If you've already been hit, why not crack on a little Dull Razor action? Which one of these is Emperor? Oh wait. Yes, this is good because we don't want those red hearts, at least right now. So Sad Bombs, you know, 5 Sad Bombs is a lot of Sad Bombs in our current situation. We also could just use these bombs to mostly, like, clear out the room. I do want to point out, at the risk of sounding ungrateful, the damage on this run is still relatively not good. So Crown of Light, amazing as it is, and, I mean, it's pretty much single-handedly doing some great work for us right now. There's a lot of room to grow here. We just got one ghost. He's dust. Joker. Ace of Clubs. Okay, at this point, I mean, if we find another good opportunity, sure. If we don't, we don't. Good stuff. Keep throwing in these Sad Bombs. Honestly, like, we can't afford to be playing too recklessly right now. Sad Bombs are pretty important. Especially, like, on a room like this, you gotta clear them out ASAP. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune beats the Strength card, unless we find ourselves in, like, an actual near-death situation, because Wheel of Fortune does give us... It's as good as getting another chest. It's like 1/4 as good as a Yara rune. It does cost us a bomb, but, you know, a Yara costs us a key, so... it's relatively fine. Oh, dude, we got so lucky that Sad Bomb actually landed in there. Remember, after you get hit, you pop Dull Razor. Because Dull Razor takes Crown of Light away anyway. It's not like that's a loss of value. We have 2 Steam Sales. That's not relevant, sadly, but it could have been good in another universe. Oh, that's my bad. So no real reason to use Crown of Light there. And no Gimpy payouts. I am only, like, this run has given us 90% of a synergy. I'm just waiting on, I mean, 2 Wheel of Fortunes versus Wheel of Fortune Emperor. Sure, let's emphasize that we're in this one for the long haul. This room's already tough enough to dodge. Admittedly, I probably should be using Dull Razor more, and I accept that people were like, hey, probably finally got Dull Razor in Sad Bomb's Curse of the Tower. He's not using it that much, but on a room like this where dodging's a little questionable to begin with, it's kind of a tough sell. All I ask is for more Gimpy payouts. If Dull Razor gave me a better chance of getting Gimpy payouts, I'd be all in. I think he was dead. We really, really do not want to use Crown of Light, or lose Crown of Light early here. I think this is in, like, the bottom 25% of runs where Spirit Hearts have shown up. Like, not salty, we're alive, we got 3 HP. That's usually enough or close to enough. But it is a little on the light side. I think you got to admit that it's a little on the light side here. So we're going to use a lot of bombs, is my guess. Very much try to stave off the loss of Crown of Light, which is borderline inevitable, but... well, maybe not. That's a defeatist way of looking at it. Actually in a pretty good spot. Oh, I thought maybe we could get Little Hush to land there. Okay, get Bob's Brain back. That's important. And then land it. Bob's Brain still... with Sad Bomb's Crown of Light, there's no shame in saying Bob's Brain is our, like, #1 damage-dealing source here. Yeah, you're never making it out of that one alive. Okay, now we're in a very bad situation. You pop it, and you run for your life. I was not killed in the process, but neither was he. Landed. It's landed! Okay, okay, we got this, we got this. Stay cool. Probably should have died right there. I actually sat back in my chair because I was like, oh, we're dead. Watch out for spikes. Are we taking the Emperor card? We don't need no fucking Emperor card. That's, honestly, I'm appalled you would even suggest that the Emperor card is a necessity in a situation like this, because it's not relevant. We're gonna get Pyromaniac, we're gonna get 9 volts somehow, and we're gonna win right here. There's no doubt in... okay, Curse of the Blind. That's a little shitty, but you know what? Here we go. Pisces, that's pretty solid. Big fan. Okay, I mean, I could use an Orbital. Book of Secrets at least gives us mapping. Telepathy for Dummies. Getting closer to Bookworm. Shoop da Whoop. It's all active items, dude. Okay, Zodiac. I think we have Taurus and another Pisces, maybe, based on what I saw from our stat change there. So, Shoop da Whoop is like the actual, you know, some mythical being has a gun to your head and says, like, why is a mythical being using a gun? Look, this is a question for the NLSS, but they go, hey, you gotta win this run or I'll, you know, splatter your spaghetti all over the wall. Then you take Shoop da Whoop. But I've got a vested interest. I've got a vested interest in this run. And you look at that. Our faith has been rewarded fucking finally with a Gimpy payout on Dull Razor. So, to be honest with you, I was in the wrong. We should have been using Dull Razor way more frequently, and I let myself get rattled by the fact that it had never paid out. And that's, I mean, entirely my bad. But we could have had a few extra Spirit Hearts by this point. Okay, so, I mean, like, we should at least play until we get another charge on Dad's Key. Because depending on how things go on the rest of this floor, we might want to fight Mega Satan just for absurdity's sake. Although, I gotta be honest, it doesn't tickle my fancy that much. I do appreciate getting more Spirit Hearts, though. Yeah, bad damage, for sure. The Mulligan. The Mulligan is extremely good, as is more luck. And, you know, with the fact that we have red hearts, it's actually a pretty good ability to generate attack flies for us. Do they not get generated off of the Sad Bomb's, like, Dull Razor action there? I do want to point out, we still have 3.93 damage. Don't let real life distract you from the fact that, you know, we still have 3.93 damage at WrestleMania or Summers. Look, I don't know memes, okay? I don't know wrestling, I don't know memes. There's the two things in this world I don't know. Two of the infinity things in this world I do not know. Strength, strength. All signs are pointing to fight Boss Rush, you pussy, you won't. And by Boss Rush, I mean Mega Satan, of course. We got double strength. We're gonna have a charge left. We got a ton of luck. So we should expect red hearts to fall if things get really bad. And we finally had a redemption moment with Gimpy here. I think the time is right. But I am going to also go to all of these rooms. And the reasoning basically comes down to our luck stat is high enough that I want to get more items. And, you know, if we can get more Hero Font cards, that would be fine as well. That is an item. Brown Nuggets. You make me feel so good. See, that's Brown Sugar by the Rolling Stones. Secret Room. Be a really good time to get, like, Black Lotus. Even better time to get Holy Mantle, but it's always a good time for Holy Mantle. The winters are remarkably mild. No luck and no something makes Homer... Wait, no, it's... No beer and no TV makes Homer something something. Go crazy. Don't mind if I do. It's, see, DAE The Simpsons. DAE The Simpsons. Metronome. Zany item. We already got our Zane on this run, though. When you find your Zane, you never let it go, man. I'm not that bummed. Little chest. Not what we're looking for necessarily. We're still, I mean, at this point we might be overstaying our welcome. Kind of, but we do have 2 HP coming and some stats as well. In the form of our Spirit Hearts. Or, yeah, in the form of our Strength cards, I mean. Blue Baby's Only Friend. That's what we're looking for. I was like, I don't really want Blue Baby's Only Friend for damage, but for Beelzebub, absolutely. So even more flies. Dude, our damage is still a little subpar for what you'd expect at this stage of the game, but... Oh, this is totally a Dull Razor room. It was the perfect time for these guys to use their tractor beam attack as well. They sucked in, like, all the shots. Credit card. Sadly irrelevant. I do want to get a charge. This is a fairly easy room, which means I'll end up eating my words in about 2 seconds here. No, it's a fairly easy room to get a charge on. Certainly easier than, like, double Monstro 2 or double Adversary or something, so... Double Bloat is another one that can show up here. Double Adversary might not show up in this room. Dude, the Wheel of Fortune cards are out of control. Black Hole. Cool item, don't get me wrong. Not gonna use it because... we already have our own Rushmore here, you know? Okay, so there you go. Our damage has come up a little bit. Obviously, like, the Bob's Brain plays are important here. I'm amazed at the speed in which this guy has entered the first phase. I really thought we'd be in a little bit more of, like, a marathon sort of run, but... Not that I'm upset about it. I'm, you know, obviously quite the opposite. That was an extremely bad way to lose. Well, only 2 damage, actually, so not too bad. But still, there was no reason for that. So when do you use Dull Razor? The easy answer is not right now. Instead, wait till like the 4th wave. Although these guys are still annoying. Where's my flies, by the way? I'm seeing them like on occasion, but does it have to be a special occasion? Can it just be a normal occasion, like, you know, Casual Friday? Doesn't have to be Christmas. Again, this is not the right time, in my estimation. This dude is getting knocked back. That's double Pisces for you. This is your Sad Bombs play right there. It actually worked out quite nicely, I'd suggest. Land Bob's Brain before he shoots a big laser at you. Nicely done. For some reason, we have to fight you guys again, but that's not that bad. And we've saved our Sad Bombs, which I think is highly important. Because I would like to use them, get a little leg up on the Angels here. We're going to win, by the way. Writing's pretty much on the wall at this point. Mostly, I mean, I'm going to thank Dull Razor. I'm going to thank Curse of the Tower with Sad Bombs, but mostly I'm going to thank a double strength card that, like, actually really helped me out when times were tough. Because we found, like, exactly the right spot to stand. Dude, you gotta go. You gotta go. Easy plays. Okay. Final wave, we can basically just get hit as many times as we want, because this guy's dusted. We're looking a little menacing right now as well. Like, twice the size of what we used to be. Actually, you know what? Bob's Brain plus Sad Bombs gets the most kudos for this run. At least you can't chain Curse of the Tower. Although it might have been almost semi-useful in that situation. Whatever, hit me. See if I give a shit. Alright, that run never should have made it to Mega Satan. It probably shouldn't have made it past Isaac, but here we are. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. And for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.